stinks out here.
Sorry. I couldn't sleep.
I wish you wouldn't smoke out here. It's bad enough in your room.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't suppose you made me any coffee.
I didn't know what time you were getting up.
It's all right. I'll make my own. What are you going to do today?
I don't know.
You can't just sit out here and smoke ciggies all day, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, away.
You're going to be warm enough like that?
Sheila, I've got a shirt, a vest, 3 pullovers, a body warmer, and now my coat. Oh, and by the way, Chuck, I have been on a picket line before, you know.
No, but I don't see why you have to go on this one.
To show solidarity with the membership, that's why, kid.
No, but I thought your days of standing on a picket line were over when you got this job.
Look, if I can go on the picket line with his lads, I can go on the picket line with mine.
Yeah, well, don't go getting yourself arrested.
Sheila, I've told you, Chuck, I am just going to show solidarity with the boys.
What time will you be home?
I'll try and get back for me tea, love, honestly. Look, I've got to go, OK?
Come home if you get cold.
Hello. I'm not expecting you to go in today, love, surely.
No, I've still got 4 days to go. I'm just making an early start to my New Year's resolution.
Oh, why? And what's that, then?
Well, I'm going to redecorate the whole house.
Take a bit longer than 4 days, I think, won't it?
Yeah, I know, but I'll make a good start and I'll finish it off in the evenings. I'm just off to get the materials.
Well, if you want any help or advice, say our Damon. He's an expert, you know.
Oh, thanks, but I think I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah, well, if you get stuck, give him a shout. He won't mind.
Thanks.
Ta-ra, love.
Bye-bye.
Oh, aye. What have you got your nose into now, eh?
I wasn't nosing. I was just looking out the window, that's all. Heather's gone off to work. Now Bobby Grant's going.
And that's not nosing. Give over, will you? You'd put Barbara Streisand to shame, you would.
Well, I was actually thinking of going out myself, if you must know. See if there's any bargains in the sales.
You'll be lucky. Will you be gone long?
Well, a couple of hours, I expect.
Right. I mightn't be here when you come back.
Oh, aye. Going anywhere special?
No, just for a walk.
Right, well, I'll see you then.
Yeah, see ya.
Rather you didn't smoke in here.
Yeah, well, I've run out anyway.
Not surprised the way you go through them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, okay?
Well, it's your body.
Yeah. Can I sit down?
Yeah, of course you can. Had any breakfast yet?
No, I don't feel like anything.
You don't eat much, do you?
I don't know. Will Barry be over this morning?
He said he was. He wants to keep an eye on you.
Why should he want to keep an eye on me?
He told me about the drugs and that.
Oh, did he? Well, did he tell you I finished with them? I'm off it now. Did he tell you that?
No, he didn't. Well, I never thought you were a junkie or anything like that.
So you do believe me?
Yeah. Well, if you say you're off them, yeah.
Barry won't believe me. But you'll make him believe me, though, won't you? Please, you've got to promise.
Well, I'll try. But surely if you tell him, he'll believe you.
I don't know. He's gone strange lately. He used to tell me he loved me, but he won't anymore.
Why is that?
I don't know. You talked to him.
I said I would, didn't I?
Why isn't he here now? I came all this way to see him and he's ignoring me.
No, he's not. Well, he's staying with his mum and dad, isn't he?
He's ashamed of me.
No, he isn't. You could do with a wash if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, sorry. Do I smell?
I think it's the smoke, you know. It sort of clings to you. Shall I put the immersion heater on?
Oh, no, I don't want to put you out. I'll go back to bed till Barry comes. Oh, yeah, sorry. You've run out of coffee. And there's not a lot of milk left either.
Great.
All right, Billy. Didn't expect to see you. You're not affected by this lot, are you?
Affected by what?
The redundancy business. I mean, you must have heard about it.
Oh, yeah, I heard something.
So what are you doing here? Have you come to lend your support or what?
No, not really. I've come into work. You know, maintenance. Like...
Well, going in. This is a picket line here, Bill. You're not going to cross a picket line, are you?
Why not? Different unions. Got nothing to do with me, you know.
What are you talking about? Nothing to do with you. These are your mates, aren't they? They're being thrown out on their asses by some new machinery and you say it's got nothing to do with you.
Well, I'm not being chucked out. Anyway, they're getting redundancy money. I don't know all the fusses about.
Well, hang on, lad. Listen, what good's a few £1,000, eh, when there's no more jobs to be had? I mean, this machinery could affect your job in the end, you know.
No, they won't. There'll be more work for me. Specialist machinery, new technology. I've got a wife, kids and a mortgage just like the rest of them. They're my #1 priority. Not some blokes who just know well enough to nod to in the canteen.
Listen, lad, that's just the thin end of the wedge, and I can't you see? They'll install that new machinery, then they'll replace them with others, and that's your job on the line, innit? So what are you going to say to your wife, your kids, and the building society then, eh?
Well, it won't be me, will it?
It won't be you. Why not, lad?
Because I'm the one who installed them, that's why.
What?
Us and the maintenance gang, we're installing the bloody thing.
All right, sir, come on. All right, sir.
I can just make a cup of coffee. Do you want some?
I wouldn't mind. We've got none. We run out.
Bad housekeeping, that, mate.
Well, it wasn't really. I mean, that's why I've come over to see you. It's about here.
Oh. Make Terry a cup of coffee, will you, Colonel? Giving you problems, is she?
Well, sort of. She keeps asking about you. Wants to know when you're going to go over and see her. She's been up most of the night smoking and drinking. That's why we've got no coffee.
Yeah, well, I'll get you to know that you are.
No, I'm not bothered about that. It's all. It's just, well, she doesn't seem to think about anyone else.
Well, that's because she doesn't, Terry. Totally self-obsessed. Always smoking. Looks like nothing on earth. And worst of all, she's boring.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, she says she loves you. And that you told her you loved her.
Yeah, well, I did. But that was a different girl before she got stuck into the smack. Oh, she's just like some boring tart who clings to you like a leech. Well, I'm not having it, Terry.
Well, I think you're being a bit hard on her. I mean, she says she's stopped giving it up for you. Hasn't touched it for months.
Well, she's lying then. She was still at it 10 days ago when I left. 6 months out of had, Terry. I'm not having it anymore. She's going to drive me round the bend and I'm going to start using it as well.
Yeah, Terry.
Thanks.
Are you getting on with that, Jane?
Oh, all right. I was just telling Barry. She's asking about him, missing him. Wants to know when he's going to go over and see her.
And I was just telling Terry that I don't miss her, but I will go over to the house with him, just to show him something. Make him understand how I feel.
That's nice.
God, this is going to take months.
She must have gone upstairs.
Yeah, well, when she comes down, keep her down here, all right?
What for?
Just keep her down here, Terry. You don't know her. You've got to watch her every minute.
I think you're being a bit hard on her. She says she's given up, and I think she has.
Yeah, well, we'll see, shall we? Give her a shout.
Jane! It's Barry for you.
I'll show you whether she's given up or not.
You can give up, you know. It is possible.
Yeah, you've got to want to give up, though, Terry. She doesn't.
Well, she needs your help.
She needs me to nurse her when she's having a bad time, that's all. When she's high, she doesn't even know me. Like a flaming zombie. Can you imagine having that lying next to you?
You're not talking about me, are you, Barry?
Yeah, I was.
No, we were good together.
Yeah, once upon a time we were, Jane. Not now, though. There's no feeling in you anymore. No consideration.
The only thing you care about, your next score.
It's not true. Terry, tell him it's not true. Where's he going?
He's just going upstairs for a minute.
It's not true. We're great together. It's him, that's all.
Giving up! Giving up! Well, what's this then, eh? That's giving up, is it, Terry? You're still on it, aren't you? Look at you! You're a mess! I don't want you near me anymore, right? Keep clean, get out of here! You're not the girl I fell for. She was full of life, and you... You're just dead.
Barry, please! Leave the stuff.
No. I may not love you anymore, but I'm not going to well to kill you.
Hello, Joyce. Come on in. It's a bit of a mess, I'm afraid. I'm in the middle of decorating.
Oh, yes, I see.
Actually, it's not the middle, it's the start, really.
Are you just doing this from the whole house?
No, the whole house. It's all part of the new Heather Havisham, single woman.
Good. Because that's why I'm here. The new Joyce Harrington, single woman.
Well, you've left your husband.
Yes, I walked out on Bill 3 hours ago.
Oh, Joyce, I am sorry. Oh, sit down.
Oh, don't be. I should have done it years ago.
I remember you saying once that life at home was hell, but I didn't realise.
Hell is the right word. I've got no fear of the hereafter now. I've done my penance on earth.
It's still a terrible wrench, though, when you do finally decide to split. I know. I've done it 1.5 times.
Does Dominic count as a half, then?
Well, we weren't married, remember? Roger was the big crunch.
Oh, yes, I can imagine. So that's why I'm here. Well, I need somewhere to stay till I can find somewhere.
Yes, of course. It isn't exactly the Ritz, but I call it home. And there's a spare room you can have, as long as you don't mind the smell of paint.
I still don't see why you've got to keep her hidden away. Are you ashamed of us or something?
No, don't be soft, man. It's just a... Well, you know, we're over, like, she's nothing to do with me anymore.
What's she following up here for, then?
Well, I don't know. Just can't get over it, I suppose.
You must have been very close for her to react like that. Suppose you were living together then, were you?
Yeah, we was, Mum.
Funny you never mentioned her in your letters.
Oh, hey, Mum, you can hardly blame him. Well, you're not the most progressive of parents, are you?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, like all that business about me dad's vasectomy.
Well, I mean, Dad's had a vasectomy, Mum.
Don't change the subject. I'm not an old fuddy-duddy. I know young people seem to live together these days. I wouldn't have made a fuss.
Oh, that's great, though. Because me and David have been thinking about it.
Oh, no, you're not, madam.
I know we're not. Just saying if you would have made a fuss.
Eat your food before it gets cold.
Get what you wanted this morning?
Yeah, I exchanged your Christmas present.
So did I change yours. I hope this isn't what I think it is. I think I bought the same for you.
Oh, no, we couldn't do it twice, could we?
Oh, very nice. Yeah, very nice. I would have bought that for myself.
Yeah, well, I remember the other night when I was considering taking up rambling, and you said you'd always been a good walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, very handy.
See, those things, they do percentages, everything. Terrific, them, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with them all, though.
Oh, come off it. You can do everything with these. I mean, they're marvellous.
I think I'll make a cup of tea.
Right.
Are you going over to see that Jane?
Yeah.
Can I meet her?
What for?
Interested.
Nosy more like.
Hey, Barry, I just want to meet someone who spent the last 6 months with my brother. My brother who hasn't written or spoken to me in that time. It's going to be something special to come between us like that.
Oh, wait, Karen. I mean, I never write to you and you never write to me. Anyway, I sent you a birthday card.
Barry, you left the price on.
It was a nice birthday card, wasn't it, Karen?
Look, am I going to meet this fan patellar now?
No, you're not.
Why not?
Look, I've told you to keep away. She's infected, all right?
How infected is she? Sick is she?
Yes, she is sick. Now stay away.
And so after a truly abysmal Christmas, oh, and he was just so much more of a pig than usual, I decided that this was it. New life, here I come.
It's a big step.
Oh, I don't know. Do you miss toothache when it's gone?
I never met him, did I?
No. No, I never brought him to any sort of function. I think being alone all the time probably cost me an early partnership. But if I had brought him, it might have cost me my job.
As bad as that?
Imagine trying to get a job in Mrs. Thatcher's cabinet when you're married to Tony Benn.
Do you really think you lost out on a partnership because you weren't seen socialising with him?
Partly, yes. I mean, you know that most big companies like to vet the wives of their executives. Likewise, H&D wanted to vet Bill. Come to think of it, maybe that's what I should have done with him, had him put down by the vet.
I wish I had met him. He sounds fascinating.
Orangutans are fascinating, but you wouldn't want to be married to one, would you?
I don't think I've ever seen you like this before, Joyce.
Well, once you've made the decision, oh, there really is a tremendous feeling of relief. I don't have to keep wondering now whether or not to leave him. So, you're going to decorate the house?
Yes, a complete change. I don't know yet what I'm changing to, but I do know what I'm changing from.
And I'll help you. Come on, we can't sit here talking about change all day. Let's do it.
I can't ask you to help me decorate the house.
Of course you can. You've been good enough to put me up for a while. At least I can do is to give you a hand.
Right.
So what did you say then?
He said I was doing myself out of a job. He said I'd be next.
Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? I mean, you're the one they need most now.
And then all his mates started shouting scab at me. That's what really annoyed me.
Oh, Billy, love. Take no notice. They're like sheep. They don't understand. They just do what the leaders tell them. They'll forget all about it when you're back at work.
Except they won't be back at work. They're the ones being made redundant.
Oh, still, that's progress, isn't it? I mean, if they were all skilled like you, they wouldn't be going.
Well, it's him I object to. He's got no worries about being made redundant. He can do what he likes with men's lives. If there's a strike, he doesn't lose any money. He probably gets overtime for it. It's the likes of him that are ruining this country. I mean, I'm willing to give up most of me Christmas and New Year to help install new equipment in the factory to make the company more profitable, and he call me a scab. They make me bloody sick.
Come on, love, don't get yourself all worked up about it. I've made a big pan of scouse, and I thought we'd have some of them pickles your Nellie brought round.
Oh, we've still got some of them left, have we? Tell our Tracy's not here. She'd have eaten a lot by now.
Remember when she was 12 and our Flo bought her a big jar of gherkins for Christmas? She'd eaten a lot by Boxing Day.
She's a funny eater, isn't she?
I hope she's eating all right in Switzerland.
Ah, she'll love it. It's all them funny sausages and pickled cabbages, you know.
I hope she's sleeping all right, no? She's not used to sleeping in a dormitory with a load of other girls.
Well, I hope they lock the doors, keep all them fellas out.
Oh, Tracy says they lock the doors to keep the girls in. Some of them girls in their class are right little madams.
Well, I don't think we need to worry about that, Tracy. We brought her up right. I think it's all down to the parents in the end.
Yeah. We've given her a happy home. She's never lacked for anything, has she? That's why I'm glad she was able to go on this trip.
You're right. I know I was against it at first. It's only because I didn't think we could afford it.
Well, we couldn't have done if she hadn't saved up all the money from her Saturday job. I think she deserved to go.
I wish my mum could have seen all this, you know, eh? New house, foreign holidays for the kids. She'd have been really made up.
Honest, I couldn't believe it. He turned up as large as life. I thought he was coming to join us on the picket line. And he said, oh, no, I'm going in. I mean, can't he see he's digging his own grave?
People like him never can, love. A few bob in their hand and they forget about the future.
Yeah, well, I hope he's saving a few bob of that money he must be paying him, because he's going to need it when he gets to chop. He won't even have a mate left, that fella. I mean, how can they do it? How can they turn their back on their own mates, their own... I don't know. Decide with management.
Divine rule, love. You know that.
Yeah. Well, we are divided, aren't we? She's seeing to that.
I know he's not in your union, but surely his own union don't want him crossing a picket. Do you think they know?
Probably not. Christ, you know, the coal must have numbed my brain. Who's his local secretary? It's with all that stuff from the TUC, all that gear. Do you know where it is?
God, love, you're hopeless. You are, honest. Expect me to put all your stuff away and then be able to lay my fingers on it at a minute's notice.
Do you know where it is, love, or don't you?
Yes, I do. Bottom 2 drawers in our Claire's room, where our Barry is. I'll get it. Don't want you messing the place up. I could have sworn I put them in there.
What is it?
Oh, God, Bob,
Oh, my
please.
God.
Not our Barry, no, please. Mom,